the Frank's Belgrave Gallery.
This guy was telling me a story about his two grandkids. It all starts out. All for 7 today. Freddie was the guy that was telling me about his grandchildren, Nikolai and Brooklyn. And of course, the whole story comes with Kansas Billy and Jeannie Belgrave Franks, which is yourself and myself. And we're all a part of CCC 123, Christ's carbon copy of the Christmas story. And it goes all the way to 10 because his grandson is 10 years old at this time of the story. So, of course, just like the song, on 10th day of Christmas, true luck to me, went 10 days before Christmas, and you got 10 days before Christmas. You'll understand what it means after I show you. And then 9 days, and then 8 days, and then 7 days, 6 days before Christmas, 5 days before Christmas, 4 days before Christmas, 3 days before Christmas, 2 days before Christmas, 1 day before Christmas, and then the day of Christmas, and then the rest of the pages 1 day after. I'll skip a couple pages. 9 days after, 11 days after, 15 days after, 16 days after, and then this is 18 days after Christmas. So when we go back, we go from 18 days and then 19 days after Christmas, and then we'll jump up. There's 22 days after Christmas, and then 27 days, 33 days after Christmas, 38 days after Christmas, 40 days after Christmas, 45 days after Christmas, 46 days after Christmas, and all 47 today, 47 days after Christmas today. So the whole storybook is all in alignment with itself, and I couldn't believe it because I was seeing something like back at this page here. You got the 35th day after Christmas coincides with the 1 day after Christmas, which 35 equals 8, and 1 day equals 9. And I told myself, keep checking.
You mean 3 plus 5
is 8
plus 1 is so that there is a total of 9 between the 2 pages.
Between the two pages. Today, the 2 pages, or me and you. I'm one and you're one. The 2 people within the 2 pages. So I kept double checking. So here's day 42. 4 and 2 is 6. And then 6, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 8 and 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is 3. So we go back to here. You got 4 and 6 is 10, plus 1 is 11. You get it? We were at 8, it goes down, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you got 10 and 11. 11 is 2, and then 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 again, and the 2. Mm-hmm. You get it? It's like, and when you just break it down, you got 4 again. The Father is 1, the Son is 1, the Holy Spirit is 1, and I am 1, just like you are 1. So you always will end in this story with the 4.
Okay, and how about the other pages that you showed me before, the 9?
The 9 pages, all the way back here. Mm-hmm. It's like 1 and 8 is 9. 1, 9 is 10.
So this is This is like after Christmas?
Yeah,
And
10,
this is
19
before
days.
Christmas?
No, this is, remember, we're going back.
Oh, okay.
So this is 17 days after Christmas. This is 19 days after Christmas.
Okay.
1-9 is 10. 1-7 is 8. There is no 0 in 10, so it's 1 and 8 is 9 in my time. Truth in, memories everlasting. You have a 2, and you have a 1 and a 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 9 in my time. 3 and 6, another 9 in my time. 4 and 5, another 9 in my time. And then it keeps going. 6 and 3, another 9 in my time. You got the 2 plus the 4 plus the 1 and 2 is 3.
So the
6
summary
and 3.
of both pages is going to be always 9.
Not always 9. When the closer we get to the
beginning.
47, the end. Remember, the beginning it was at 10. And now we went through 10 days before Christmas, and now here it is 47 days after Christmas. So what's good in the beginning, 10 days before, is very, very good in the end.
Okay.
And 47 today for two people.
So keep going with the 9 and see when it changes.
Okay. So 4 and 5 is 9.
Okay, 3, 3, that's a total of 9.
9.
34 and
7, 8, 9. 8, 9. 9 and the day of. So it'd be 9 and 1 is 10. And there is no 0. So it's 1 again. 10 and 1 is 10 and 1 is 11. 11 is 2.
So the first day of Christmas, let me see, the first day of Christmas at the 37 day after, oh, this is the first day before Christmas, hold on.
Yep.
And then this is the 37 day after Christmas is when the numbers changes to 37, to 2.
To 2.
So because it's gonna be 11 total.
Yeah.
And then it changes to 2. So keep coming the other way and
2.
see what we see.
8
19, 11,
and 2.
11, 12, 13, 13, and then 4.
4.
So after that first day, okay, here jumps to 2, then the 4. And then the next one here is gonna be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
6.
6, okay.
So it sounds multiples of 2.
Yes, okay. 6.
6.
Here we have 4 and 4, 8. Yes,
8.
multiple of 2. So 41 and 5 and 5, 10. We're going good.
Oh, you're going good?
6 and 6 is 12.
12.
So now
12 is 3.
3. Yes. 4, 3.
And 7.
7 and 7, 14.
14 is 1 and 4.
5.
3 and 5. Now you see the odd part coming. Remember, the first part was even.
Right.
The second part was odd.
Yes. Okay, and then 8 and 8 is 16. 7. We have 7 there.
3, 5, 7.
9, 9, 18. At 45 days after Christmas, and then 9 days before Christmas makes up the 18.
18 and 1 and 8 is 9.
9.
So
Yeah, okay.
remember, before it was here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
4. Okay. This is 4 and 4, 8, and then 8
16 is 16. 6 and 1 is 7.
No. Yes.
7. 6 and 1 is 7.
And then 9.
And then 9, still in the odd phase of progression.
Exactly. 10 and 10, 20.
No, 10 and 1
Oh, okay, that's right. 10 and 1
is 11. It's back to 2.
2.
So 2 is back to even. And all for 7 is even today. All for 7 in heaven is even today.
Wow.
On the 47th day.
Baby, I think you discovered some kind of explanation to the mystery of numbers in life and the universe and how things work. So we might want to come up with a drawing using those numbers.
Oh,
All right.
all these pages you see here have a drawing to go in them. just like this, it's the title page, it's the beginning page, but it's also the ending page of a thought process that starts with God and ends with God, which 1 is God, 2 is Jesus, 3 is the Holy Spirit, who is all for me, 5 is alive, 6 is to fix, to mend, to understand, 7 is heaven, 8 is to appreciate, the 1, 9, and my time, truth and memories everlasting, which is in 10, the 1 in 10. There is no 0, so I start again. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over and over and over. And in this process, knowing what I put into this, I'm getting from this. So I'm putting into thoughts and feelings of someone who told me a story about his 2 grandkids. And this is what the story evolved into, is the bigger picture of 10, understanding an aisle that has 10 days before Christmas and seeing this one big book, and then seeing, oh, there were so many books that were all about this one book in itself. And it was just like, I stepped outside, like being in a library, you step outside the aisle and you look down and you see the rows of books going that way, and you turn and see the rows of books going the other way. So you know that there's something big that's being put into your heart, and what's being put into my heart went to my mind, and I sat down and this is what I came up with. So I can only expand on what I already know. You and I, in verse, turn to the world and see God's love, and take his L from the world to see his word. And once we see his word, since we are saved and we are Christians, we understand that once we have God's love in our hearts and we know his word, his son is always walking and talking with us everywhere we go.
The Frank Spellgrave Gallery.